Just when the station bells were about to ring, the gavel dropped, and they walked out a free people for now. That's how the unexpected moment unfolded at the Kuj Magistrate Court in Abuja on Friday, October 24th, 2025. The court granted bail to prominent activist publisher Omoyele Sowore, renowned lawyer Omoyele Ejiofor, counsel to Nnamdi Kanu. Kanu's brother Prince Emmanuel Kanu and 11 others arrested during the hashtag #FreeNamdiKanu protest. What happened and who was involved? On October 20th, 2025, a protest bearing the banner hashtag #FreeNamdiKanu erupted in Abuja, calling for the release of IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu. Several participants, including Sowore, Ejiofor, and Prince Emmanuel, were arrested. 4 days later, the Kuj Magistrate Court set bail for each accused at 500,000 Nigerian nairas with standard conditions. The court order read: Omoyele Sowore, bail granted. Omoyele Ejiofor, bail granted. Prince Emmanuel Kanu, bail granted. 11 other protesters, bail granted. This move comes after the accused had been remanded earlier following their arrests. Why this bail decision matters: freedom of assembly and protest rights. The arrests followed a protest for Kanu's release. The bail signals judicial acknowledgement that participants in the protest may not simply be criminals, but citizens exercising rights. Legal representation and high-profile lawyers. Omoyele Ejiofor, a key lawyer for Kanu, being among those bailed, raises questions about how the state engages legal counsel for opposition figures, and the boundaries between activism and representation. Political and security context. Considering Kanu's case, terrorism/separatism, and the high-security nature of the protest zone, Three-Arms Zone Abuja, the bail decision may reflect pressure from public opinion, rights groups, or legal considerations on how the government handles dissent. Symbolism and precedent. The event may set precedent. Bail for protest participants, even in politically sensitive cases, becomes possible. It may also influence how future protests for or against the state are treated. Key questions the case raises. Will the bail conditions restrict further protest participation, or will they serve as a warning to dissenters? How will this affect Kanu's overall legal fight? Although Kanu's own bail has often been denied, his lawyers' and brothers' bail may influence public narratives. Will the state show consistency? Will other arrested protesters receive similar treatment, or is this selective? How will enforcement agencies respond now that the bail is granted? The same personnel who arrested them may still press further charges. Does the bail mean the court is shifting stance on protest-related arrests? Or is this isolated to high-profile figures? The immediate aftermath and what to watch. The release of the 13 individuals sets in motion the next legal phase. They remain under conditions and may still face charges of unlawful assembly, breach of court injunction, etc. Public and media focus will center on whether the state prosecutes the case vigorously or lets it fade. Either signal will carry weight. Protesters and civic groups will closely observe whether this bail prompts more open dissent or more caution. The relationship between this bail decision and the main trial of Kanu, still ongoing, with bail often denied, will remain tense. It signals that while lower-profile actors can get bail, the principal may remain locked up, a divergence worth noting. Final thought. In one stroke, the court's bail decision brought relief to those held. Sowore, Ejiofor, Prince Emmanuel, and 11 others regained freedom for now. But the broader battle lines remain drawn, between citizen protest and state order, between legal representation and political risk, between the rights of assembly and the weight of national security. For Nigeria's democracy, This moment is more than just bail papers. It is a litmus test. Will rights, activism, and lawful dissent hold firm? Or will this prove a temporary release before the next wave of crackdown? Stay tuned. What happens next will say a lot about whose voice gets heard and whose gets silenced in the country's corridors of power.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this update and want to stay informed with fast, reliable news, don't forget to subscribe to Newsflash 360. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a story. Your next headline is just seconds away.